your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The settlement of High Rock in East End still counting the cost of Hurricane Dorian. The storm took lives, left many displaced, and several residents of that close-knit community are still missing. The small fishing village was home to a quaint resort property on the beach, but that resort is gone as well. Jay Philippe has the story.
Bishop's Resort was the perfect destination for those who prefer a quiet and relaxing island vacation experience. Hurricane Dorian, the most powerful hurricane on record to strike the Bahamas and the worst natural disaster in the country's history, made a direct hit on High Rock and East Grand Bahama, destroying everything in its path, including Bishop's Resort, restaurant and bar, gift shops, and gazebo on the beach. Owner Reuben Roberts says he tried to prepare as much as possible, but Hurricane Dorian took a serious toll.
When the storm was approaching, I was prepared, button up and everything, but I've been out here in the storm, Francis and Jane, Matthew, and I live right in the hotel and nothing happened. And I was about to live here this time, but because of my wife's condition, she got to be with oxygen, and that's how I get to my house or down the main road. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here to talk to you today.
Roberts elected not to evacuate and stayed at home on the main highway in High Rock. He says everything that he owned is now in shambles.
I had a house on the main street, and I was there, but that also destroyed. I had to sleep in the car for 2 days.
High Rock has never experienced anything like this in its rich history as one of the oldest settlements in Grand Bahama. Roberts says for a while, he feared for his life during the storm.
I'm 79 years of age and never seen nothing like that in my life. No, never. It'll take us another 20 years to get back to what this place was, man. Never seen nothing like this, man.
High Rock was considered one of the places where locals and tourists would come out here to have a great getaway. That no longer exists. I'm Jay Philippe, ZNS Network News.
Additional help on the way for residents of West End. A team of chefs from the nation's capital traveling to Grand Bahama to open a soup kitchen at the St. Mary Magdalene Parish Hall this coming Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Executive chef at Great Cliff Restaurant Elijah Bowe says he is a native of West End and it was incumbent upon him to help his friends and family.
This is a tangible way to give back to the community by offering something hot. And it's not only for the residents of West End, but if you feel like you're gonna come down, if you're not able to come down, you could send somebody down, and I'll be happy to put together a package for you, maybe your family, or maybe your church family, or whatever it is. But we're trying to reach out to as much people as possible and help as much people as we possibly can.
Now, the team of professional chefs are helping to prepare meals, which will include proprietor of Color Arts Catering, Glenford Bevins, and owner of the Bush Cook Restaurant, Chef Corey Small. Both men say they are happy to be on board.
We just want to come over here to support the people of Freeport and West End, and just so we could do our part. And we're just making it a little bit better and a little bit easier for everyone.
Based upon the information that we received and heard from persons, there's a lot of help that is needed. A lot of persons they want hot food, they want tasty food, so that's why we came in to do that today. We will have some pea soup, we have some conch chowder, and also a vegetable soup.
Now to this story that is sure to make you smile. While Hurricane Dorian left a trail of death and destruction on Grand Bahama, it also brought strangers together, and now they have become friends. A house in the Freeport area became a shelter for many strangers. It also serves as a delivery room for a babe anxious to enter the world during the history-making storm. Patricia Robinson has been a resident in the Columbus Estate community for some 30 years in a one-bedroom apartment which she owns. During Hurricane Dorian, she was at home with close family members and everything was going fine. Then there was a sudden shift. She says the area began to flood and she noticed a number of emergency medical vehicles stalled in flood waters. She says her home soon became a makeshift medical facility. Some came by boat, others came on foot. doctors, and elderly residents all seeking shelter in her home.
Hey, Miss Robinson, it's a king died on here. I said, what is king died? Because I don't know nothing, no king died. Because I know I've been living here all these years and I never seen nothing like that in my life. You know, so when I look, I hear this, my door was open and I hear this person, this man named Mr. Strawn, he went right to the round. He say, Miss Robinson, he say, we have some people here and they don't have no place to go, and if they could stay here. So of course, at first I say, and then I say, okay, yeah. I say, once is saving lives.
Now, Robinson says there were over 40 persons in her home during Hurricane Dorian. Now, 7 of those persons were pregnant women, and one in particular went into labor and had a baby right inside this bathroom in the bathtub.
It was full. The doctor told me, say, she count 37 adults and she didn't count the children. So we just gone from there and I keep him there. And I say, that time my roof leaking. But everybody was able to, like all the pregnant mothers was in the back there. And I understood that all the babies returned. Yeah, we had doctor, midwife, we had everybody. We had nurses, we had ambulance workers, we had everybody. So anyhow, so they, you know, she had the baby and then I really didn't want to go into really details, but it was all waited to save some lives. And I know those people would have been in jeopardy, but this house up there saved some lives.
Robinson says she is happy to have been able to assist those with shelter in the time of the storm, and the birth of the baby in her home is one she wouldn't soon forget.
She says, Stormy, I said, well, we get a new grandbaby. I said, I have a new grandbaby. And I said, you know. So she said she named her Stormy, but I don't know, she might have changed it or what, I don't know. But that is what she had told me, that she named the baby Stormy.
What a beautiful story, and congrats to the mother of baby Stormy. And that's going to do it here for us in the North. I'm Natalia Hall. The Bahamas Tonight continues.